about me. Sorry if I keep looking down because I've got no pad out and that's all my facts. My name is Ashley Jade Humble. I was born 17th of July in 1996, which makes me 20 this year. I'm an art student and the same boyfriend for 2 years now. Do a gaming channel if you don't already know. It's like, it should be in the featured channel-y things. If you want to check that out, it's called Pause Time. It's just me and my boyfriend. 2 dogs and, well, I do have 1 cat but it's gone, so now I don't have a cat, but I am getting 2 kittens in 2 weeks, which I will also video because kittens, I don't know if my other cat will come back. I hope so. Definitely more of a cat person than a dog person. They're so cute with the little whiskers and stuff. I really love cartoons. I know people are like sort of grow out of them, but I don't think you should ever grow out of cartoons. Cartoons are like fucking one of the best ever things to watch. My favourite film is Harry Potter. That's why I'm going to see the musical in December. I'm so excited. Really excited for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them too. Always lived in the same house. That's always been my house. 1 brother and 1 like half sister. That's the only siblings I have. Aren't together. They broke up when I was quite young. I love dyeing my hair. I don't know why. I guess I really like the change you have. Like you have a sort of, you have this, a few, like maybe 2 weeks after dyeing your hair where you sort of don't really know, like you can try new sort of makeup with it and stuff and you'll have a different colour, so like some makeup will look unreal, look way better. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like dyeing my hair. Really love baking, not baking the food baking, because another fact, I only eat chicken. I just love baking, as in making a cake, because then I can eat a cake, and I'm pretty good at baking, so you know it's okay to eat cake. I went through quite a lot of trouble with my like hearing, so that sort of sucks. But it's okay now. I can hear everyone. It's just every now and then I'm just like, what? And people are like, oh, it doesn't matter, and that's pretty stressful. I struggled with my weight quite a lot. I use men's deodorant instead of women's because it smells nicer and it's like lasts longer. I really love music. I know everyone says this, but literally, like, how do people go days without listening to music? I don't understand. It's foot 9. I should have probably got that out like way up there because, you know, that's a boring fact. I love reading. I don't know how many people love reading these days because a lot of people don't really care for it anymore, but I love reading and I love going to the library. It's bliss. I love getting really into like TV shows, like not Netflix. Everyone's obsessed over Netflix now and I just don't really see it. We just buy the box set and then you can rewatch it and it's beautiful. When I was about 10, I got attacked off my auntie's dog and it like, you know, like bit my nose and then I had to have nose surgery. So I've got like a little scar there, but you probably can't see it because of the light, and not a lot of people notice it because it's healed up quite well and doctors are like magicians. There's something about it I really don't like when people have, like, I feel like there's 2 types of people in the world, and one of them is like, oh, I like to keep my emails nice and tidy, delete them and stuff, and then there's another one with like 10,000 emails, and if you've got 10,000 emails that just bugs me. Like, why sort your emails out? What if one of them's important? I'm not really a party type person, but if it's fancy dress I'll go because I love reasons to fancy dress because it's fun. Link to that, like, I'm not really ashamed to walk around. Like, a lot of people get conscious of how they look outside and stuff, but if I wouldn't mind walking about dressed stupidly. It doesn't really bother me. I consider myself a good friend. This is ironic to say this considering, like, you know, what's happened recently, which I won't get into because, like, you know, we just put a channel update on pause time. But I'd consider myself a good friend. I go sort of out of my way if I need to make people a little happy. Like, I'll get up at silly times to, you know, be like, be happy and try my best to be nice even when people are nasty to you, just because I don't like the vicious cycle of someone going, oh, you're awful, and then you going, you're awful, and then, you know, you're both like, well, she said I was awful, he said I was awful. So I just try not to be a dick. I've already showed you my phone, but I'm more of an iPhone person than an Android person. I think Android is really confusing. I don't know how people use it. I like the little green alien man, but he's just confusing. I very rarely text anyone. I don't think you need to in these days, because you can just like Facebook Messenger people or talk to them on Instagram or Twitter or, you know, whatever. My favourite animals are cats and jellyfish. I just really love the way jellyfish move. It will amuse me for hours. I really want one, but unfortunately they're like very expensive to keep, so I can't have one unless I get rich, which case I will get one. My favourite number has always been 2. I don't know why, I always liked it as a child. It's like my lucky number. I pretty much Google everything in existence. You know, if someone's like, oh, what was the name of that guy? I'm like, Googling, I will tell you. When I was little, I used to sleepwalk, and I used to do the same thing every night. I used to sleepwalk to the bottom of the stairs. I used to have this reoccurring dream. And I used to sleepwalk to the bottom of the stairs and like just sit there and cry until my mum would bring me back up the stairs. So had braces for 2 years. I know my teeth aren't perfect, but I'm just past the point of caring. I didn't wear my retainer enough, but like they're a lot better than they were, so I'm sort of happy with them. I know they're a bit wonky, but people have, you know, quirks. You can't make yourself perfect. I've got a little bump in my nose there. I can't get rid of that. Well, I could, but what's the point? Like, you'll always have some sort of difference. You'll never, I can't just wake up and be like, I want to look like Kendall Jenner. It's not happening. This isn't Kendall Jenner. So, you know, just embrace it, really. Which is like sort of meant, like, I didn't mean that as a pun, but I said I got braces and I said embrace, and yeah, I'm not funny. I think I am. Like, I find myself funny, but is that not the point? Like, if you find yourself funny, like, who cares who else thinks you're funny? Don't mind leaving the house without makeup on. I do this quite a lot. I go to college without makeup on. If I'm tired that day and I can't be bothered, I like, credit to the girls who can be bothered to put makeup on every single day, look perfect every single day, do the hair for hours every single day, but I'm just not one of them. I'm lazy. Definitely not a morning person at all, because I like bed. I love tea and hot chocolate. It's how people get away with drinking, like, not drinking hot drinks, I do not know, because they are just life. I really love watching documentaries and love learning things, like if you watch like a science documentary and you're like, oh my god, I never knew that. I also love cupcakes. This sort of leads into baking, but like, they're really hard to decorate. I don't think anyone's ever actually decorated a cupcake, and I don't mean like just spoon icing on, and like, I mean trying to do it properly. It's really hard, but the satisfaction you get when you get one right, like, you don't want to eat it, but then it's a cupcake, so of course you're gonna eat it. I don't believe in God. I don't know why. It's just, you know, I'm not believing that. So I don't have a problem with people that do. I don't really care what religion people are, as long as they don't judge me for not having one, because I think that's really stupid when people are like, oh yeah, like, you're not religious, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not saying to you, why do you believe this, so you shouldn't say to me, how can you not believe this? Because just stop arguing about it. Just think, oh, I don't believe in a religion, you do, draw the line, let's talk about something else. I believe in aliens though. People probably think that's really weird, but like, how big is the universe when you think about it. We cannot be the only, people. I don't think that people like, green things with like 4 eyes or whatever, but I do think there's something, even, I don't know, even if it's like tiny little bugs or something. I don't know, but there must be something else there. I take an unbelievable amount of photos. I'm just one of those people who's like, oh, let's get a photo. That's me, because I really like to look back through photos. This is why I absolutely adore Instagram. I'll link my Instagram like down there. I love Instagram. I take loads of photos. I love taking photos. Yeah. I watch the news most days. I try to watch the news every day to see what's going on in the world and stuff, and I think people should care more about what's going on in the world. Everyone's sort of more engrossed in freaking, I don't know, a Sandra down the road and bloody, yeah, I think that's stupid. Like, care more about things that are bigger than just you. My favourite day in the year is Pancake Day. It's, oh my god, it's absolute the best day in the world. It's literally Fat Tuesday. Why would you not enjoy just eating loads of food? Why is that not the perfect day? Nobody is around. I'm pretty sure everyone does this. You just start doing what you'd call dancing, but you shouldn't really call it dancing, and singing really loud. And have you ever had like anyone say, you say no one's in, and then you start dancing and singing, and then someone comes in and you don't realise, then you feel like a bit of a dick. I can't swim. I never learned to swim. Scared of spiders, bridges, and like more drowning. Obviously because I can't swim, so I'd watch kids films all day. Animations are just amazing. Like, I love Disney. Who doesn't love Disney? If you don't love Disney, I feel like you're missing a part of life. I also love horror films. Like, I didn't, but then, my boyfriend is obsessed with them. So I've watched that many now that I actually enjoyed them. I have no tattoos and no piercings at all. I don't even have my ears pierced. Thank you so much for watching. This has obviously been my first video. I'll put all the links to my gaming channel below, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and see you next time.